So my name is P.SO Earthtone, and this is a 65 BPM no sample challenge.
I'm sick of him sandbagging. You know what I mean? Sick of it.
I'm gonna tell you like this, P. Honestly, I'm not even gonna as y'all say in New York, no cap, or I ain't gonna hold you, whatever y'all say now this year. I honestly, what I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say something that you might sound is offensive. I don't care. I think that's your hottest challenge beat. I think that is your hottest challenge beat so far. Like, and that's not a diss, that's a compliment. But that beat right there. Wow, dude. Wow.
Yeah, and I'm done with him like.
Oh, the disclaimers and shit. Yeah, no, damn your disclaimers.
I had a beat, but he's on mute, so I don't even know if he knows that he's on mute. But
What?
His beat so hot, he's still bobbing to his beat in his head. You don't even know it stopped.
All right, go. Show us how you made that beat.
Yeah. Please do.
You guys are funny. You guys are cracking me up. Okay, so the challenge was to make a beat that was 65 BPM. So the first thing I started with was the chords, because that's the most challenging part of the beat, was just a melody. I knew if I started with a wide sounding melody, I could fill other melodies within that. And that's part of the music theory that I've been trying to study when I learned from my comrades here, both E and Shiki CP, and also a lot of stuff that I look online. So this was the basic melody that I started with. I'm trying to open up the instrument that I use, but I realized that I'm looking at the wrong one. Here we go. No, sorry, that's the wrong one. I know E's gonna kill me, but yeah, that's the. I'm using a really just wide sounding poly synth, and it's just a basic synth, and I found a really good chord progression that I could use with that. After I did that, I actually duplicated it. And I knew that if I layer the melody on top of each other, I could also have more fun with that. So I also did like a piano version of it, and it's the same exact chords. And this is what I'm trying to show you.
Yeah, what is that
So
patch? Can I ask what that patch is? Like what the name of those keys are?
okay, so this is the tape piano, which I've used a few times, and this is E piano too. Shout out E. These are all the different patches in here, or all the different
Save that one.
yeah. Yeah, it's a very harmonic piano, very chimey. And I actually put a little bit of a reverb on it just to make it last a little bit longer. So I think this is how it sounds with that's how it is dry. And then I added the reverb to make it chime a little bit. So those chords were pretty simple enough, but they weren't, it wasn't enough. So I wanted the beat to talk to itself. So I wanted to have a call and response. So you have that simple chord progression, and I wanted to fill in the blank spaces in between the chords with a very stabbing sound to kind of attack it. So that's when I came up with this bass line. So that kind of responds to the chords that I've already put in there. And because the chords are very slow and, just systemic, I wanted the bass line to be very stabby and energetic to kind of make it, give it a balance. So then I found this weird little wow vibrato. It's actually a factory sound in Ableton. And I played the same exact melody as the bass. Now this is like a Timberland sound to me. Like I wanted to channel my inner Timberland and see if I could get away with a crazy weird sound. So that's actually all the melody. Oh, and one other thing is I put this weird sweeping sound effect in it because I knew it would make the beat sound louder and just more like Just Blaze like. So I did this. And that's just like I don't know, a very squelchy kind of like cinematic build. And the last but not least is the drums, and that was the funnest part. So this is basically my drum pattern here. I had two kicks layered on top of each other. The most interesting thing I would say about this drum pattern is what I did with the snare. So I have two snares, and they're kind of on different patterns. If you can see them right here, these two guys in the middle. And just having two snares that are kind of doing their own thing was just fun, and it kind of made the beat a little bit more snappy. And that's it. That's the whole beat.